So why is communication very important in marriage? Let me say this quickly. Most times, relationship and marriages don't break up because of lack of romantic love. They break up because of lack of friendship. I met with a couple not too long ago, and they are divorced. But what shocked me was that they meet up time to time to have sex. I was like, wow, since you guys like yourself and you enjoy the sex, why can't you live together? The wife said, that's the problem. If we stay more than one day together, we'll start fighting. There is still sexual chemistry, but there is no friendship. The problem is this: when we want to choose who to marry, we put sexual chemistry above friendship. So there's this nonsense that they say, we are too close to date. That nonsense is from the pit of hell. The closer you are, the more you should date. Someone said, but there's no sexual chemistry. That's what you think. Give me a room. Let me lock two of you naked together and put food and Netflix there. You'll be surprised how chemistry will jump out in the next 5 minutes. Which is easier to build? Chemistry of friendship. Friendship. Most of you, by the time you start thinking of relationship that way, especially single people, you will discover that the person you should date is already around you. You are just not seeing them that way. And you have to begin to see them that way. Because when you date someone as your friend, you can tell there's coins. You can tell everything. You know what you can do, what you cannot do. You know what coins is? You have to check the dictionary. Are you here? But when you don't date someone that's not your friend, you now have to be learning about them from afresh. And that's why all the troubles of early marriages happen, because they didn't really know themselves until they began to date. And all the time they were dating, they were covering their nakedness. Glory to God. So what does communication do in marriage? Communication boosts understanding. Communication boosts understanding. What does communication? It boosts understanding. The more you talk, the more you know your partner, the more your partner knows you. Marriage and relationship should not be built on assumption. It should be built on communication. Marriage and relationship should not be built on assumption. Should be built on what? Communication. When you're younger as a lady, the ladies always do this. He said that, what should I do for you? Figure it out. You will soon know that that's an immature thing to say. If there's something you want, say it. If you guys are going together in the mall, that would be a nice birthday gift. That would be a nice Valentine gift. That would be a nice gift. Give him, leave clues. Don't say, can't you just figure it out? Human beings don't read mind. We see action. Every time I said so, all the men have been blessed. And the reason why is that a lot of you assume they will know and they disappoint you. Don't assume, say it clearly. So, great relationship is not built on assumption. You must say what you want. You must say what you want. You must say what you want and how you want it, when you want it, what temperature you want it. So that, because if you say that you don't love me, do you know that word is so wide? People don't know what love means. Some people, love means that you can wash my car. Some ladies are here, if you wash their car, they feel loved. Wow. That's amazing. Some people, don't wash my car, give me money, I feel loved. They just responded. There's a family in this church. The husband told me, you will not believe this. He said, Pastor, if I want to get my wife to sleep with me, if I pray 1 hour. He said, as I'm coming from the sweat, he said, my wife is turned on. Let me tell you, I kid you not. I kid you. You know them because they're very famous in our church. They know them. He said, nothing turns my wife on than prayer. You can be excited, but that's not you. You know, Abby. I'm only telling you. So when the person says, show me love, it means pray. I'm not making up stories. I wish I can call them out, but they will just feel embarrassed. The reason why communication is because communication boosts understanding. You say you don't respect me. What does respect mean to you? Does it mean bowing down? Does it mean the tone of your voice? For example, there was a time that I told my wife I complained about the way she spoke, but I could not really put my hands on it. So I had to begin to pay attention and say, these are the things I'm talking about. Because until I can communicate, she cannot make adjustments. So a lot of you are angry about something, but you don't know what you're angry about. Glory to God. I said glory to God. When partners stop talking, their marriage and relationships start dying. When partners stop talking, their marriage and relationship start dying gradually. Because as oxygen into the human life, that's what communication is to marriages. Glory to God. The second reason why communication is very powerful is this. Second reason why communication is very powerful is this. Communication in marriages helps to build trust. It helps to build trust. Oh, wow. Every conversation is at the level of the trust in the relationship. Let me prove it to you. If you and your mom or you and your best friend are in the car together, you guys are having a conversation, and along the road you see someone in church that you know and you pick them into the car, what happens to the conversation? The conversation will change. You know why? The conversation will become more shallow, not as deep as it was, because your level of conversation will drop to your level of trust. A lot of you are wondering why your partner is not trusting, is not talking. He's not talking because the level of the conversation is low. So you were with your partner in the car and you guys were having a nice conversation and talking about all this deep stuff. As soon as Jane entered the car, what Pastor preached on Sunday was powerful. Oh. You know, why did you move to that? You moved to a more shallow conversation. Because the conversation is going to drop to the level of trust. The problem is that you want them to talk. You put pressure for your partner to talk. You are doing the wrong thing. If you want your partner to talk, work on the trust level. Why? The deeper the trust level, the deeper the conversation. Can we go deeper? Is that not why some of you here, you are married or dating somebody else, you are still talking to your ex? And the reason why you're talking to your ex is that although I'm with you, I trust him more. And your current partner does not understand that I thought you were married. I thought you said that it's done with you. Why are you talking to him? I'm talking to him because although we are committed, it's an assumption that because we are dating, we are best friends. It's an assumption that because we are dating, I trust you at the same level of my ex. It's an assumption. So, although we are married, although we are dating, I find myself going back to talk with him or going back to talk with her when we have real life situation, because there's a level of trust and vulnerability that we had that I have not found here. Singles, someone said, who should I marry? Find someone that can be your safe place when you talk. Because everyone will have that person.